Hi folks, hope you're doing well. It's nearly 3 p.m. on the 13th of July 2020. I've just watched another one of those episodes of Flora, what the things she does in the streets. Strangers meet without seeing each other, episode 3. I will link it. Again, it's beautiful. So I'm going to share a few things from that. A few things that I got from watching that. One is to share a situation in my life. There was a lady in that episode who had asked the person that she was with, does he love her? And he said no. She asked him 3 times, he still said no, but she stayed with him for another 6 years, hoping beyond hope that he was lying and that he did really love her. What a tough and awful situation that would have been. For 6 years you're with someone who really doesn't love you. There would have been signs in the relationship all the time that he didn't love her. If she'd have been looking, she would have seen the signs. But she wasn't looking because at that point she was hoping and believing that he had told a lie, that he really does love her. Maybe he just didn't understand it, as love. But he really does love her. Otherwise, why on earth would he be with her for that long? Why would they be together if he doesn't love her? And that's understandable. Mm-hmm. It is. But it's not in my situation. I've said to God, what about this lady that I like? Said to God, okay, I just have to accept that, it's not her then. That she's not the one I'm supposed to be with because, I don't think coronavirus would get in the way. If it's meant to be, coronavirus wouldn't get in the way. Now, I understand fully that, 4 months is not that long a time. But 4 months to know and to never have had a conversation with the person, to never talk, it's like, it may be the case that she is, but it's something I've got to let go. Let it go. Believe that it isn't. And if it is, well then that's okay. That's cool. It's better to have that happen. It's better to find out that you stop believing in something you should have believed in. Yeah, that's a pleasant thing. Yeah. You slap yourself on the arse for it. Say, here you go, kick yourself up the butt. I should have continued believing. Yeah. Shouldn't be impatient, etc., etc. That's cool. But to keep on believing and then find out years down the line that no, months or years down the line that no, that person isn't the person you're supposed to be with. Yeah, that's going to tinge a bit. So it's best to say, okay, if that's not meant to be, that's not meant to be. That's cool. I was just looking at a photo, sorry. One of Chewie's teeth is a bit further back than the others. I should have taken him to a doggy dentist. They could have put a crown on, or one of those, braces to bring his tooth slightly further forward. He looks perfect even with that tooth though, doesn't he, really? He does. He looks absolutely gorgeous. Such a handsome boy. But getting back to the thing about being distracted by the photo. Yeah. However, adding to what I just said, about sort of, it's not a point of giving up on something because, if there was never anything there, you're not really giving up on anything, are you? Yeah, you're not stopping believing in something that was never there. Yeah, it's just you're going to have hope in something that you've got no reason to hope in. Still, you can't live for that one person, because that one person, there's no reason to live for that one person. There's nothing shown. But you can live for that person that you're going to be with that you don't know yet. You can do that. I've said that in other videos, so it would be amiss for me to now say, oh no, don't do that. Do that. Absolutely do that, because it means that hopefully you'll get the issues that you have sorted out. Yeah, long before you ever meet that person. All of us have, the video I did the other day, all of us have got scars. Yeah, emotional, mental scars that need to be healed. Yeah, the unhealed scars, they need to be healed, they need to be dealt with. You shouldn't be taking any of that into a relationship, so use that time. So act as if you're with the person already. And doing that is a wise move. That's a wise thing to do. So do that. And then hopefully, even if it's a person that you're saying for now, I'm going to stop hoping for you. If that is a real person, then you're using the time wisely. You're using the time to say, right, okay, forget that. Let's focus on dealing with the issues I have, so that when that person is in front of me, I can be a lot more ready for it. Yeah, and then that's an important point. That's something that you have. That's something that when that person is now in front of you, you are in a far, far better position. But I know from this situation, I wasn't taking care of myself really at all. Not really at all. As I said, teeth were a problem. Got tooth taken out. Now brushing teeth twice a day. Using mouthwash. Doing all that. Because that tooth was a major problem. It was incredibly painful. You brush teeth, got anything like cold or hot anywhere near it, and it blinking hurt. And there was that situation of trying to not cause any issues with the mouth at all, pain or otherwise, to have any teeth taken out, because I was believing in this lawyer and Cockburn's solicitors, believing that they would actually deal with this case and get the right sort of judgment for compensation over what the vets did to Lucy. That was nearly 4 years ago now. But instead, I've got this weak, pathetic man of a solicitor who doesn't seem to care or be concerned in any way, shape, or form. And it's like, right, okay. I can't really look towards that then, can I? So that's why I made the phone call the other day to the dentist to just say, we've got to take this tooth out. I've got to get this situation sorted. I can't wait for this solicitor to put his finger out of his backside and get something done, because I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. I think it's one of these con jobs where a solicitor basically, it's 3 years now. It's over 3.5 years. And after 3 years, he said, oh, if you want to make a personal injury claim, so stress and that sort of thing, you better do that now, because it runs out in 3 years and we're basically at that point. Then why didn't you mention this to me 2 years ago? Why now? Why on the eve of this running out? Because you didn't care, right? So as I was focused on that, I now realised that, sorry. And I did ask for a Christian solicitor, a Christian lawyer. And this person was referred to me, suggested. And when I met him, I asked him if he was a Christian. He said yes. Yeah, right. I'm going to have a meeting with him. I'm going to have a meeting and just say, look, I'll pay you. Well, minus the 150 that he mucked up. Yeah, that 150 that you can pay for. But the rest of it, I'll pay. But moving forwards, it is very much the case that he needs to understand that if he's just conning me, that God's going to hold him accountable for that. And I'm not going to keep mucking around with this situation because it's putting money in their pockets and nothing's going to come back in mine. That is incredibly likely to be the case. Not just tiny bit suggestive, that is incredibly likely to be the case. So, there you go. That situation is what it is. So I realised, right, I've got to start taking care. And part of the reason why I realised that is because obviously I was interested in this lady, and I realised I can't, not take care of myself. It's disrespectful to her. So I've got to get this sorted out now. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It brought me to a point where I realised I've got to start sorting this stuff out. So if that's the reason why I notice her, then great. Okay, that's fine. But just drop the rest. If it's not meant to be, it's just not meant to be. That's cool. Something else that I mentioned, or that I'm going to mention that I got from that, is that there were really two people in that who had difficulties or problems with their dad. A young lady called Meredith. The one with what I'd consider to be crazy earrings. It's the African style. She's got a massive hole in her ear where she's got these earrings dragging it down. I was like, oh my Lord. Rather you than me. I've got no earrings, I will never need, but that, no. No. I can understand in tribal areas they do that for a part of their belief. Yeah. But yeah, okay. So her and the only gentleman in the video both had issues with their dad. Both of them have more of a struggle to believe in God. And I made a comment on it just to say that, people with bad or terrible dads, half of them will run towards God, because they're desperate for a father. But of course, the other name for God is Father. So, their father was terrible, or bad, just bad, or terrible. So half run towards God and half run away from God. And that is a very, very common thing, is that you get people with bad dads saying they don't believe in God because what they don't believe in is that father nature. They never experienced it from the person they should have experienced that love from. So when you say, oh, God loves you as a child, that he's a loving father, in their head straight away is, excuse me, a loving father. I had a father who was supposed to be loving, wasn't. Not in any way, shape or form. This young lady says that 3 years ago, her dad was dead to her. He came back into her life because he did one of these programs to get himself clean. And he had said to someone that she knows, that I don't think knew that she knew this bloke or this person, that he knows that he was a terrible father and he should have done so much better than what he done. So she, met him. Well, hopefully she's now building a relationship with her dad that she never had before. I hope that's the case. I'm not sure. I don't think she said that much about it, whether there's a future for them in her understanding or not. So yeah, another lovely episode. Really beautiful. Two lots of two people speaking to each other back to back, not knowing each other, but being fairly open with each other. Lovely. What this lady does, who does this, is absolutely beautiful. In a way, it's like a social experiment, what she's doing. But absolutely lovely. I mean, she's got hundreds and hundreds of videos that she's done over the years. And most of them are absolutely beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So I'll link that to this. You take care, God bless, and I will speak to you soon. I mean, in my situation, if anything changes, I'll share it. So don't worry, you'll be one of the first to hear about it, okay? You take care, God bless, and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.